They like cocaine. They liked strippers and whores. I don't think Zion is unique among athletes. In the NBA, his lack of desire and passion for the game, I think is, quite common. See, discipline is obviously an issue, but I just don't think being a great player is that high of a priority for Zion. That's what he's really saying is like, hey man, there's a lot of money for being a professional athlete. I got a lot of money. And again, he says it feels like it's an endless supply of money. And it should feel that way because you don't really understand money at that point. And so what he's saying is like being a great basketball player, that was never really my agenda. I did it because I was good. I hit the genetics lottery. I was tall and athletic. This was going to be a way for me to get a lot of money. But the actual work and the actual desire to be a great player is not really a priority for Zion. And so everybody else is like, hey man, take advantage of this potential that you have to be a great basketball player. But that's just not that important to him. And it's not as important as satisfying his taste buds and his desire to eat. Pleasure. He has an appetite for pleasure. Food and sex are the greatest pleasure tools that, that many people.
Yeah, and you know what the problem with Zion is?
They play it because they have the talent and the genetic gift. There's only a handful of them that play it because they absolutely love the game and want to do it. Zion's just more transparent, and his lack of love for the game is just more obvious. Mike, Magic, Larry, Isaiah, these guys are all unique. And one of the reasons why Jordan would get so frustrated with his teammates is because they couldn't match his passion for the game. And there's guys that literally have just as much physical talent as Michael Jordan. They just didn't care as much about playing the game. They like drinking. Zion's case, he likes eating. And it's not that Mike, because I don't know Mike that well, maybe he likes some of those things, but not to the point of where it would cause him to be derelict in his duties as a basketball player. But many of these players, Rapinoe, the U.S. women's soccer star, Rapinoe made news recently saying that she sees trans women as real women. I'm going to be succinct here and just summarize Megan Rapinoe just as honestly and as coldly as I can. She's an attention whore. End of story. She says these things for attention. That's it. And she's not the only one. There's men that are attention whores as well. But that's all this is. And she's on her way out. She's not as newsworthy as she used to be. Everybody's kind of over her, her and just the whole deal. And so, here's a way I can get my name in the news cycle and I'll have something to talk about. She's addicted to attention, and you're right. We keep giving it to her, and so she'll keep saying stupid things. And there's another topic I'm far more interested in. Would Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian, would that be a good celebrity couple?
No, Tom, don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Do you not think, if true, it would say something about Tom Brady that he's full-blown celebrity, phony, materialistic, no morals celebrity, just like everybody else?
Just the fact he was at that party, and I think when I saw some footage of it, I said, this is a cult. This is a cultish group based on celebrity and status. And again, I don't want to go completely full-blown Oliver Stone here, but I have theories about gatherings like that. And did it make me kind of lose respect for Tom Brady? Not to be judgmental, but I'm going to be judgmental. Hell yeah, it did. Yes, it really did. And when I saw Joe Burrow there, I'm like, Joe, you're better than this. You're better than, but I guess he's not. I guess he's not. And Tom Brady, look, you got yourself a freedom pass. I know I hate to put it that way, but you can upgrade. Your lease is over with the other one, Giselle. What's her face? She's rolling around doing jujitsu with her instructor. Do not go to Avis or Hertz, man. I'm trying to help you. See, Belichick brought structure into his life. This is where Bill Belichick go to coach, man. It's a bad look, though. I'm with you on that. When I saw him there, I was like, you're not the guy we thought you were.
It is. I've become so negative towards celebrities that when this thing was popular over social media and everybody was showing who was there, it did make me go, I'd rather be there with that group of celebrities, or would I rather be partying with a group of my longtime friends and family members? And people won't believe it, but yeah, I'd rather be with longtime friends and family members than a group of, drunk, high, tatted up, narcissistic celebrities. And I'm sure some of those celebrities, good guys or girls individually, but and maybe it's just because I've just become an old fuddy-duddy or whatever, but I wasn't sitting there jealous like, oh man, I wish I was at that party. I was sitting there like, well, there's a group of idiots that are all told what to think.
When I see people at the Met Gala and you're involved, I say, okay, you're questionable. You are questionable. I just think of you at that point. Yeah, you're not someone I'd want to hang out and drink a frosty cold one with. They're not normal people. They're not among us. They are elitist. Does not make them better than us. But you're right. And when I see current athletes doing this, and these are some of the same guys that will complain now about white supremacy, which is always interesting to me. They complain about social justice, about being down with the people, and then you go to an elitist gathering like this. I've already questioned everything you said about that current agenda. Now it just really confirms what I thought all along.
Those compromises have led us where we are today. Men have been seduced into surrendering power and authority to women. The emotion and feelings of women rule Western civilization. This has created the manosphere, an isolated, passionate corner of the internet where men grumble about their loss of dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, and over everything that creepeth upon the earth. The matriarchy and its culture have rewritten the book of Genesis.